Hey there, it's Ben here from the Consulting Guys, and today I want to talk about how to pick a niche and should you actually pick a niche, okay? So this is a question we often get asked in our free group, the Church of Clientology, and in that group we help freelancers, scale their business, okay? So if your goal is to have more growth, more fun, more profit, I would say probably pick a niche. If you hate money, don't pick a niche. Okay, I say that kind of tongue in cheek, but here's what happens to most freelancers that I see. They struggle to pick a niche, and they're really trying to be everything to everyone. They're just looking for business owners as their clients, and often that just really makes them charge lower prices than they should. They're not working with as many clients as they would like, and their messaging, their marketing, and their sales, it just kind of falls flat because it's so broad, very vague. Does that make sense? So when you're trying to be everything to everyone, it's kind of like if you go to a crowded subway station pre-COVID days, and you're like, hey everyone, right? Expecting, by the way, I'm in the woods, and if anything attacks me, this will be the last video I see. Anyway, so you're on the subway station, you're like, hey everyone, expecting them to turn around, and nobody does. But if you're like, hey Bob, maybe 4 or 5 people turn around, right? Dan Kennedy called that dog whistle copy, right? So it's all about focus. It's all about being more focused in your messaging and in your outreach and in your sales, all of that stuff. I got little critters all over me, around me. I'm like a Disney princess out here. Anyway, so here are a few tips for picking a niche, okay? So first things first, I would say don't pick a niche based on whether or not you think they have money, right? This is why most people, you see them are trying to work with like dentists and realtors, and it's super competitive because they all pick the same niche, right? So I would say their first rule for picking a niche should be, do you actually like these people? Could you build a business with them? If you had to go have a beer with them and spend like 2 hours just talking to them, would you be cool with that, or would you hate that, right? So I learned firsthand in our other business that there are just, I don't know, there's some niches which, yes, they have a problem and you can help them and all that, they have money, but they're just like not the kind of people that you want to spend your time with. So that's important. Number 2 is I would say, is there competition, right? So are they already buying a solution like yours? So that's pretty counterintuitive to some people, because there's like a frog making noises over there. Anyway, it's counterintuitive to people because they always want to find like a blue ocean. And what I would rather find is an underserved niche, or a niche where people are making money there already, but your competitors have bad marketing, all of that. They offer like a subpar service. Okay, so that's number 2. Are there competitors? And you can Google that very easily, by the way. Number 3, I would say, is quite simply, how many of them are there, right? So for example, financial advisors in America, there's 300,000. If you're looking for underwater basket weavers who are over 7 feet tall, there's probably like, I don't know how many, maybe 1 or 2, maybe not, right? So you need enough to build a business off of. And I guess one of the other things would be, do you speak their language? So for example, if you grew up in a house where both of your parents were realtors, for example, and you hear them talk about business all day for years, you probably understand realtors already pretty well. Or if you have friends who are plumbers, shut up you damn birds. You have friends who are plumbers, well, again, you would probably have an inside track on that niche, right? So it's a little bit of an advantage there. There's a few other ways that go into it, but really this video is just to give you the basics. We've done hour-long trainings on this in our free group. If you want to check those out, you can go to the Church of Clientology. It sounds like a cult, probably isn't. And you can just check those videos out. So there should be a link, actually, it'll take you to the group underneath this video. And if you would like to go check out those trainings, awesome. We'll see you in there, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I gotta get out of here before I get attacked by some wood screecher. Anyway, see ya.